a consciousness of love, of joy, of peace, a consciousness that invites us to be bigger than we thought we could be, that reminds us that we're beloved expressions of God, a consciousness that affirms that we are here for a holy purpose. I don't know what you were told when you were little. It may have been, you're amazing, or it may have been, you were a worm in the dust. I don't know. But the truth is that you are special, that you're created by God to live as the divine in the world, to express the beauty, the ultimate health that you are, to be kind, to be loving and supportive. And we're so grateful that your consciousness is big enough and alive enough and awake enough to come into community and say, let's do this together. So let's do this together, beginning with prayer, reminding our consciousness, our mind, that there's only one presence and one power active in the universe and in our lives, a presence and power we call God. Taking a breath and coming into that centering time. Reminding ourselves that here in our mind and our heart, there are places that are beautiful, that are sweet and fresh and clean and loving and strong. It is this wondrous place in our mind and our heart that we come into in this moment to begin again, to begin anew as the beautiful, beloved expression of the divine that we are. So it is, and so we let it be. Amen. We have an entire cast of characters to serve you today. We have Julie Treglone, who's our Youth and Family Ministries Director. We have Jay, who's returned. He survived his family experience in South Carolina. He's back. We have Kirsten Planbuck, who's singing. We've got Vanessa in the nursery. Chris is on sound. Sherry's our Sunday coordinator. A wonderful usher team, and we have you.
And we have you. And we have you.
Yes.
Which is quite wonderful. We have several things that are happening. One is that on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock, we invite you to come and help us de-decorate. Many of you helped us decorate, and it looks wonderful, but now it's time to say goodbye. Till next year. We really sang, till we see you next year. But if you would like to come and help us, it makes much easier work if there are plenty of people. So 1 o'clock on Friday, we'll be de-decorating the tree, putting the wreaths away, and moving forward into the new year.
Moving forward. Wednesday is gong night. It's an opportunity to come in and have a sound bath, perhaps like none you've ever had before. The entire stage is set with gongs and bowls, and the vibration is great. Bring something to lay down. We move a few chairs. If you want to sit, we leave a few chairs up for that too, but it's 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
It's a lot of fun too. We have a class going on, Metaphysical Bible Interpretation. It started yesterday, and it's really a fascinating class because it gives a new insight into the Bible and how unity sees the Bible, and it brings us into the story. So it's a way to help make it personal to us. And when we can do that, it makes it so much easier to read, because there's some things that people really react to, and that's okay. People have their own experience. But when we have a greater understanding from a larger perspective, it can change that experience. So it's on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, because it's a spiritual education and enrichment class. You don't have to want it for credit, but you're welcome to take it for credit.
Okay, also happening as a class. I mean, you had over a dozen people. Paul had almost 24 people in class this morning, stopping your energy leaks. It's a 9 a.m. Sunday morning class, and you're welcome to join him next Sunday. It's in the classroom, which is the outside room on that end of the building.
And then we have Healing Night coming up on Wednesday, January 14th. It's the week after Gong. It's a wonderful time where you can come in and experience a time of meditation, some energy healers, and really bring your body into alignment with its own healing properties. Our bodies are designed to heal themselves, and energy healing supports that healing.
All righty, stand as you are able. We're going to sing I Am as God created me.
I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, I am. You are as God created you. In the light, in the love, in the glory. You are as God created you. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, you are. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, you are. We are as God created us. In the light, in the love, in the glory. We are as God created us, in the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, we are. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory. In the light, in the love, in the glory, we are. I am as God created me, in the light, in the love, in the glory.
It's Birthday Sunday, one of my favorite Sundays. Actually, I have to be honest with you, every Sunday is my favorite Sunday. So you'll hear that a lot from me. But today is a special time where we get to honor anybody in January who's having a birthday. So if you're having a birthday in January, would you please stand up? Woo!
Happy birthday to you. There's no one like you. Uniquely created. I love knowing you. I bless you with life and abundance galore. God bless you, my loved ones, and have many more.
When you see these people at hospitality, ask them, what can I hold in consciousness for you over this next year? And see what they say, and then hold it for them, because they'll receive a blessing, but we also receive a blessing from that.
Hello everyone, it's time for our youth spot, and Haven is coming up here to lead us in our very first youth affirmation for the year.
I am ready to live in the power of my Christ self. Say it with me. I am ready to live in the power of my Christ self.
Thank you. Amen. Okay. Thanks, David. Staying with me? So we're looking forward to a wonderful year in YFM. Coming up on the 18th over in the sanctuary for all our teachers, volunteers, parents, kids, anyone who is interested in knowing what we're doing in YFM. There will be a meeting after the service. So we look forward to that. Let's say a blessing for our young people. We're going out for our Whitestone ceremony and then we'll sing them out. Children, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are.
You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. Let your light shine. So let your light so shine. So let your light so shine. So let your light so shine. Light of the world.
Blessed be the longing that brought you here and quickens your soul with wonder. May you have the courage to listen to the voice of desire that disturbs you when you have settled for something safe. May you have the wisdom to enter generously into your own unease to discover the new direction your longing wants you to take. May the forms of your belonging in love, creativity, and friendship be equal to the grandeur and the call of your soul. May the one you long for you. May your dreams gradually reveal the destination of your desire. May a secret providence guide your thought, and nurture your feeling. May your mind inhabit your life with the sureness with which your body inhabits the world. May your heart never be haunted by ghost structures of old damage. May you come to accept your longing as divine urgency. May you know the urgency with which God longs for you.
There's a wolf that preys on a world that strays so far from the garden. And just like your own, every heart you know seems cold and hardened. You may not have the stage, but you still have a voice. You may not have the strength, but if you have a choice, I dare you to love. Oh, I dare you to love. Even if you're hurt and you can only see the worst, even if you think it's not enough, oh, I dare you to love. We're all full of hope, trying to stay afloat, trying to save one another. People let put you down, 'cause they don't know how to stay above that water. When they're too broken to know what they put you through, do the only thing that you'd want done to you. Oh, I dare you to love. Oh, I dare you to love. Even if you're hurt and you can only see the worst, even if you think it's not enough. Oh, I dare you to love. You may not have the stage, but you still have a voice. You may not have the strength, but if you have the choice, I dare you to love. Even if you can, oh, I dare you to love. Even if you're hurt and you can only see the worst, even if you think it's not enough, oh, I dare you. Oh, I dare you to love.
Wow, Kristen Plambeck and Jay Melbourne. Whew. I think she just threw down the gauntlet for us. What do you think? She's dared us to love. How good at love are you? Getting better. Woo-hoo! That's a great answer. Every day. Getting better every day. I noticed there was sort of a going on. Are you getting better every day? Oh, I see a lot of heads nodding. Getting better every day. We did the Burning Bowl last week, where if you were here, you had an opportunity to write down anything that you wanted to release from 2025 or any time before that and burn it. How'd you do? Did you leave it or did you pick it up during this course of this week? And put it back down. Picked it up and put it down. Yay. Picked it up and put it down. That's human nature. Oh, let me let go of this. I'm going to walk away from it, but I'm going to turn and look at it. I might even go and pick it up, and I might have to put it down a number of times, and that's okay. If that's what happened, would you be willing to love yourself anyway? Yeah. If you go back a zillion times and pick it up, can you love yourself? You've already been dared to do it. Can you love yourself every time you go back and every time make a new decision to lay it down again? And there will come a time when you truly get committed that you will leave it. You will leave it. And when you leave it, you have begun a new perspective. You've begun a new perspective of life. Because we try as human beings, I don't know about you guys, but I know about me, but I know about a lot of other people, to do this. I want 1 foot in the past just in case, and I'm going to put 1 foot in the future just in case what I really want comes true, and then I can move my foot. But when we are like this, we're actually living in limbo. It's not a fun place to be. And I don't know about you, but I know when I try to do that, and I do still try to do that, as much as I know better, when I try to do that, I drive myself crazy. I think, oh my gosh, what if? You know the what ifs? They usually are coming out of fear. Fear of standing in my power. Fear of knowing and having that faith that what I desire, when I get into alignment with it, will come forth. And why do we have fear around that? Because that's a promise. That's spiritual law. When whatever I desire, I come into alignment with, it must happen. I must, though, this is my part of the work, stop doing this, trying to have one foot in the past. I should slip this here. I have to unbind the past, and I have to be willing to take the foot that's in the past out of the past and step into what I want to create. And that's how we unfold the future, to step into what we desire to create. And whenever the fear comes, we can simply turn and look a different way. Focus on the past, and we will recreate more of the past. Focus on the future, and we will begin that process. And it is a process. I know it could happen like this. It could. It has that potentiality if we will allow it. We're the only ones who limit ourselves. If we allow it, it could be that fast. But I need a little more time often. And so it takes me more time to focus, to unfold the future that I desire. And it takes me working through the feelings I have from leaving the past behind. And it's okay to grieve the past. We can want with great desire to leave it. I want that done. And yet at the same time, come forth and be sad or sorry that we've left it behind. We might miss it. And we miss it because it's an energetic pattern that's within us. And it takes some time to move that energy. It takes some conscious thought to move that energy. That's why things like Healing Night and healing energy is really helpful for us. That's why things like being laid down the gauntlet in some music, I dare you to love yourself, can be very helpful in moving that energy. Other things can be helpful, like embodying a desire. So let's take a moment and think about something either that you put in the burning bowl or something that has come up since then in the last week that has come forth, and take your right hand, your dominant hand if you're right-handed, or your left hand if you're left-handed, and say, that's the past. That's the past. All right, I'm going to let it go. And then take your other hand and say, this is the future. This is the future. I'm going to call it in. Let's do it again. That's the past. I'm going to let it go. This is the future. I'm going to call it in. I'm going to call it in so it can unfold. I'm going to call it in so I can live fully. That's right. Do it as many times as you need to do it. And sometimes it's 1,000,000, for me anyway. You guys might be better at this than I am. But if it has to be 1,000,000, love yourself for it being 1,000,000. Don't judge yourself. That's the other piece. And that's part of how we hang on to the past, is through our criticism and judgment. So don't judge yourself. Just love yourself. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Find a friend who will support you in doing it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again until you actually clear it. And then have fun bringing in the future. Have fun with what it is that you desire to create. That's the purpose of burning bowl, is letting go. And we as human beings, even though we are divine, as our humanness sometimes has a difficult time letting it go because we miss some things about the past. Even if they were difficult, sometimes we miss them. And it's actually kind of cool that we do, because it means that we were living and present in that. We were living and present in that. So instead of making yourself wrong, celebrate yourself for, wow, look what I did. Look how I lived. And now, with the new consciousness, it's an opportunity to live in a new and different way. It's all an opportunity. Everything in our past, every single thing in our past was an opportunity for us to live more fully in love, to live more fully in our magnificence, to live more fully as we most want to live in our desire, to bring it forth, to call it forth, to do the work. It took whatever happened in our past to bring us to this point. And then, when we're at this point, we can practice what Emmett Fox calls the golden key. Emmett Fox teaches all we ever have to do is turn to the solution, turn to the presence of God. If that's the problem, we can consciously choose to turn our bodies, to turn our minds, to turn our thoughts and feelings to the presence of God that's already within us, always present with us. It's always present because we're divine. We're human and divine, but that presence is there. Say with me, I am divine. I am divine. That presence is there. We turn to look at it. And when we do that, we begin to see the world from a new perspective. Margaret Ponder says the condition of our outer world is always the perfect outpicturing of our inner world. If we do not like the picture we see, we can change it by going within and putting our thoughts and feelings in order. That thoughts and feelings in order is to think about God. That's what Yogananda also said. So you see this idea of turning our focus inward to the divine, or we could focus outward to the divine also. But oftentimes as human beings, when we focus outward, we're really focusing on, do you like me? Am I okay? Are you going to stay? Even if I stand up for myself and I'm different from you, will you still be with me? Will you still like who I am? Will you tell me the truth? We have those thoughts. It's just part of life, and we've been conditioned to have those thoughts. Now I'm inviting us, as we engage in the white stone ceremony, to think a new thought, which is what the whole New Thought movement is about. I'm willing to think a new thought. The question, instead of do you like me, is do I like me? Say that. Do I like me? Do I like me? And the answer, hopefully, is yes. Beautiful. Yes, the hopefully yes. Because there is something radically right about you. Absolutely, positively, radically right about you. And it's that way because we're created in the image of and as the likeness of God. We have that, hopefully, bonfire of the divine within us. And if it's only a spark, just love that spark and blow on it a little bit and give it some attention, and it will become that bonfire. But hopefully we have that bonfire of the divine within us. And whether it's a spark or a bonfire, it's within us. So God is within me. Say that. God is within me. God is not a person or place out there. That's anthropomorphizing, and that's what I grew up with. That's what I grew up with. But it didn't make any sense to me, which is why I'm a unity minister and not a Baptist minister. God is principle, and that principle is love, which is why I dare you to love. I dare you to love is so perfect. And as we begin to turn our attention to our new name, which is what the white stone ceremony is about, what transformation would I like to have happen in my life over the course of this next year? And it could happen today, and it can happen over the course of the next year. What transformation would I like to have in my life? In biblical times, if you had a transformation or an experience with God somehow, then you had a name change. Abram went to Abraham. Abraham, metaphysically, is faith. So as Abraham really began to stand in his faith, then he was able to take on and embody that new name. His wife Sarai went to Sarah. Hosea went to Joshua. Saul went to Paul. Paul had the experience on the road to Damascus of seeing this bright light and being blinded. And when he came out of it, Paul had a new name. And he was able to begin to step into the qualities of that new name. Who do you want to be? Who have you come here to be? What's your holy purpose? Let your name come from those questions so that as we contemplate it in meditation, you'll receive a name and you can write it on the white stone. When we have a new name, when we step into transformation, our identity is redefined. So a lot of unity ministers, when they get ordained, will change their names. I didn't feel called to do that, so I didn't do that. But as we grow, not just unity ministers, but as we grow, a lot of times people who have gone by their nickname, like I have a friend whose name was Tom, he called himself Tom all the time, and now he's Thomas. There's friends that were Bill, and now they're William. They've taken on their given name because they see that as more of a grown up, a new transition. It's a new identity that they are stepping into. When at some point, Bill didn't fit for a while, but it stopped fitting. There were more than Bill. So I was just named Nickie. I have never stepped into Nicole, nor will I, because that's not my name. I'd rather have my name be something like Joy if I were going to step into it. Joy, or I don't want to call myself Happy, but I did have a friend who called herself Light. She took on the name Light. So that's not my thing either, but I'm happy with Nickie. But I will tell you that it took me a number of years to grow into liking that name. And as I have grown into that, I've taken on that identity. So when we redefine ourselves, we often take on a new name. When we come into alignment with our divine purpose, we often take on a new name. What happens as we begin to do that is we are expanding our awareness and our consciousness, and we are stepping into a fuller and deeper version of ourselves. When we transition into leadership or stand in our purpose, we take on a new name. When we move from limitation and struggle into possibility, into promise, into knowing, that inner knowing that comes within, not from outside, but that inner knowing that comes from within. I can do this. And say that with me. I can do this. When that rises up, it's an impulse that begins usually somewhere in our solar plexus and comes forth through our heart. It begins to open up, and we see possibilities that we had not seen before that. And as we do that, we are expanding our awareness. When we give attention to it, it expands our awareness even further. It's a new name. A new name is part of our nature. There are many people, when they pray, will say, in the name and the nature of Jesus. That's because our name carries our nature. Joy, you don't expect, if my name is Joy, you're not going to expect me to walk around like Eeyore. You're going to expect me to have a different kind of attitude, a different way of being, because otherwise I would be like sort of grating on you. And if you didn't quite get what it was, you would be saying, oh, there's something about her. Her name is Joy, but she's not really joyful. It'd be like a cognitive dissonance for you, whether you get what it's like or not, but something would just feel off. When we step into, when we embody our new name, whatever it is, whatever it comes from within for us today, when we step into it, when we truly embody it, that's what we're being called to live it fully, called to live it every moment of every day. And as we do that, that's what we're radiating out. That's our vibration. That's our vibration. That's our way of being. And that's how we align our consciousness with our divine purpose. It can be a lot of fun. Because sometimes Reverend Mindy and I will talk to each other, and I'll say, I wonder if you would have liked me if you had met me 30 years ago. Because I'm such a different person than I was 30 years ago. I was still having fun. I'm having a lot more fun now. I have a lot less focus on fear now than I did then. My ideas have changed radically as I've grown, and I've expanded into them. And my goal for myself in the next 20 to 30 years is to do the same, to be a different person 30 years from now than I am right here and right now, to have grown, to have lived, to have enjoyed life. And that's my hope for you. It's my hope, it's my invitation, and only you can decide if you're going to take that up. So Emily Cady says, it's the illumined state of mind in which we accept our true spiritual name of the I am our Christ. This is what the white stone is really all about. In the Roman times, when a person got out of jail, they were given a white stone to signify that they were living a new life. They had served their sentence. That was in the past. Here's the white stone. And it was a symbol of living a new life. Now, you guys don't have to go to jail to be able to have a symbol of a new life. Let's begin today with that symbol of the new life. One of the questions as you get your new name, I invite you to say, who am I being asked to become as I live into this new name? Who am I being asked to become? How, which is another way of using that C word that a lot of people don't like. How am I going to change? But who am I going to be asked to become? What will I do? What opportunities will come forth for me and give me the opportunity to say yes or no to them? What possibilities will open up for me as my life unfolds forward? Am I willing to step into them? Am I willing to take the risk for giving up the good life for the better life? Questions. But questions move us forward. They invite us to explore, and they invite us to look at our habits. I know y'all don't have any of those, right? But they invite us to look at our habits and say, what have I been doing in my life that's simply habitual? And what would I like to do differently? So who am I asked to become as I live into this new name? How do we do it? Consciously, we name what no longer defines me. What no longer defines you? When we name it, when we let it go, and we don't have to wait a whole year to the next burning bowl next year, we can simply let it go. What no longer defines me? What no longer serves me in my life? Just let it go. Just let it go. You could set up a burning bowl at your own home, or you could write it on a piece of paper and wad it up, throw it in the trash. There's many ways to let something go. You can just say, I'm willing to let this go. It has become time. We can choose to focus on the qualities of our new name. As you write your name on your stone today, breathe into that. We'll be doing it in meditation. Breathe into that. What do I want to focus on as I look at this name? What's calling me? What do I want to focus on? Because we know that what we focus on expands. And then I invite you to let yourself enjoy the exploration of living with your new identity. I remember when I had the identity of becoming an aunt. I had not been an aunt, and my brother had a baby. And suddenly I was an aunt, and I lived close enough to interact with that little baby. And I had to think about, well, what role do I want to play in her life? And so I had to contemplate that exploration. What are the fun things I want to do with her? How can I explore life with her? I enjoyed that. And, I'm a little... I don't know quite what the word mischievous is probably the right word. So as she grew and I grew and our relationship grew, I loved playing with her. So she had this little Pink Panther doll. Some of you may remember the Pink Panther. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. So I had this little she had this little Pink Panther doll, and I loved to tie it in a knot because the legs and arms were really dangly. She said, "Nickie!" But she knew I was teasing her, and it was a way that we could be in relationship and loving and joyful and a little bit what I would call mischievous with each other and have fun. So let yourself bring your joy. Let yourself bring your love. Let yourself bring your adventuresome exploration part of yourself, that persona that we all have, so that you can explore your new name in a new way. Centered in the divine presence, I let go of every name the world has ever placed on me. Has anybody ever called you something you didn't believe was accurate? Let it go today. Let it go. Centered in divine presence, let it go. Turn within to experience the inner knowing of my divine nature. This name is written in consciousness, and it unfolds as wisdom, love, and right expression. Are you willing to unfold in right expression beginning this moment? Then let's say this together. Centered in divine presence, I let go of every name the world has placed upon me. I turn within to experience the inner knowing of my divine nature. This name is written, and it unfolds as wisdom, love, and right expression. You are all those things: wisdom, love, and right expression. They are your powers, your 12 powers. They're not all 12 of them, but they're your 12 powers. They're what is already within you that is knocking at the door to be released, to be let go, to be expressed, to be enjoyed. The question is, are you willing to do that? We're going to sing, and then we're going to engage in the white stone. Ushers, while we're singing our way into meditation, would you check and see that everybody has a white stone? If you do not have a white stone and a crayon, would you raise your hand so the ushers can bring you one? Okay, we have Will up here. We've done really well, you guys.
We have a great usher team.
We sure do. Thank you.
We have a great usher team.
So
and we want you to know that crayons are by design. Pencil will rub right off. Regular ballpoint ink pen doesn't work. It doesn't even show up. And Sharpies smudge terribly. So crayons for these white stone are special just for you.
what an opportunity to let our inner child shine.
Grateful for Sherry for checking them all out.
All right. So let's sing our way into meditation. And then as we go into meditation, I will guide you through the white stone.
Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go,
invite you to take your white stone into your hand and just hold it there for a moment. Breathe into it. Wherever love is leading me, I will go. It's love that you are, that is leading you to your new name. Are you willing to go? Just breathe into that and know that there is a name for you, a name that fits like a perfect glove, like your favorite old pair of jeans, a name that fits in inviting you to grow into, to live fully, to be the love that you were called to be, to live your purpose, and to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are truly here on this planet to radiate love, to radiate light, to truly be the light of the world, whatever your name comes forth as. You are a beloved and radiant expression of the divine. Let a bigger part of your divinity seek that expression and come forth now. We're going to go into a time of the sacred and holy silence. Don't try to force the name. Allow it to come to you. Allow it to move through you as you. You are it. It is calling you, and you are seeking it. So into the sacred and holy silence. And when you receive it, write it down. Write it down in a consciousness of love. And in your mind's eye and in your heart, just say quietly to yourself, here I am, a vessel of, and speak your new name. Quietly to yourself. It's an inner experience that will express itself in an outer way of being, in a vibration, in a frequency, in love. I will be, and name your name. I will be. I will be. And take your white stone and in whatever way you feel, bring it into your heart. Just bring it into your heart. And let your heart flow forth an energy that embraces, surrounds, and infuses your new name. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Here I am, willing to step forth in a new light, in a new way. A new day beginning this moment. And then turn your attention back to this room, this time, this place, embodying this new identity, this new expression of your divine beingness and love, celebrating yourself for this moment and your willingness to change, to grow, to love, to bring forth that wisdom. And so it is, and so we allow that to be.
Amen, amen, amen. At this time, we go into the segment that is the offertory, where we give of our gifts, whether they're our talents or monetarily, and the ushers will be here today to take anything that you're offering to put in the basket, but we also have the opportunity to give via Venmo, the bookstore, or we can do it through snail mail to Unity of Mesa. And I'd like the ushers to come forward, and with you, I'd like to bless them and saying this prayer together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Wake up and breathing deeper than yesterday. Take in the morning like your soul's been remade. Roll down the windows, let your cares fly away. Good things are yours to claim, you don't have to wait. All across the sky, new mercies rise, and the future's bright. This is a new day, everything bursting with hope, coming alive. This moment, you've got a freedom, no looking back anymore. Open your eyes, it's coming. This is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, Go on and reignite impossible dreams. Become the one you never thought you could be. All across the sky, new mercies rise, and the future's bright. Whoa, this is a new day, everything bursting with hope, coming alive. This moment, you get a freedom, no looking back anymore. Open your eyes, it's coming. This is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, this is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, Love hasn't given up on you, love hasn't given up on you, love hasn't given up on you day and every day. Love hasn't given up on you, love hasn't given up on you, love hasn't given up on you. 2, 3, this is a new day, everything bursting with hope, coming alive. This moment, you got a freedom, everything bursting in hope. Open your eyes, it's coming. This is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, this is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, this is a new day.
I was beginning to wonder whether Kirsten was ever going to breathe.
That was beautiful.
Okay, together we are one with the opulence of God. We are now in the flow of in abundance, and we give thanks for the prosperity that is ours by divine right.
And so it is.
So it is. We thank you so much for being a part of a commitment to a new day, to shining your light in a new way, to living fully, to loving fully, to standing in your power. We're so excited. I feel so excited. It's like Unity and Mesa is going places.
That's right.
Okay, just saying. All right. We have chaplains. You know, claiming your bigger self isn't always easy, so we have chaplains who are available to pray with you today and help you hold that vision that you now declared for yourself. If the chaplains would stand up so we can identify who you are. We have Audrey of John, we've got Jim up here, we've got Cecilia in the back. Whether it's a joy going, I finally wrote it down, or I finally wrote it down. We are willing to hold you in prayer always. We have hospitality right through these doors here in the garden. It's a beautiful day outside. We have a conversation starter in case you're like me and you're an introvert and you're thinking, I don't want to ask about the weather because I already talked about that. Where do you feel invited to trust life a little more this year? It's a big one. But you could start with a little more. I'm willing to take more risks with my sewing projects. It might sound little, but for me, it's big. I'm willing to go beyond what I know. All right. What else?
What else? Enjoy the process of living into your new name. How much fun can you have with it? And have the absolute best week ever. Let's say our prayer for protection.
The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Have a great week, you guys.
Yep, it's a new day.
This is a new day, everything bursting with hope, coming alive. This moment, you get a freedom, no looking back anymore. Open your eyes, it's coming. This is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, this is a new day. The old has gone away, this is a new day. Don't let it slip away, this is a new day.